long suffer the environment and allow the damage to continue to increase and have to deal with this in the long term. America has a history of thinking short term, and now it's the time to think long term. We need sustainable job growth. We cannot think about temporary job growth now. We need to invest in policies that will increase job growth for the long run. We need to think about equity. We need to think about who's getting these jobs, what type of workers are getting these jobs, where are the jobs coming from. Although it sounds nice, like I said, in theory, to monitor the EPA regulations, but as well, we cannot control what behavior happens on the bottom line. We can say that a policy is enforced and it not be actually implemented later on. We cannot account for these things, and we cannot think that just because a policy is in place that it's going to lead to great benefits in the long run. Also, we have a history, like I said, of thinking about short term, just kicking the can down the road, offering these promises that we can't keep. The environment is something precious, and we're a global country, and it's important to think about it and think about what the people want.
In summary, our stance is that the president doesn't have the right to oppose the pipeline. Teams have talked about long-term economic growth, but we don't see the plan in place for the long-term economic growth, and that factor into changes that could happen globally that can stop economic growth. And our standpoint from the short-term growth is little steps in the long-term plan. I think the pipeline will be a short step in the long-term plan. And the short steps in the long-term plan, we think that the small economic growth will be needed in the Plains area where there's limited to no economic growth. So for those people, they would see some economic benefit from the pipeline, as opposed to trying to think about all the rational models for long-term